Ugh. Back to this Vagrant story. What's up, Josh? It must be my birthday. What's up, Josh? Still waiting for Rob to come on to Skype. Meantime, I'm watching this awesome scene again. What's up, Bryce? Nice, Pillars of Eternity. Oh, I think Rob's ready. Give the call here. I am the reinforcements. Not answering. What's going on, Rob? I'm tired, fellas. I was up 7 a.m. to film. Filmed all day long. There he is. Hello.
Hey, mate.
How's it going?
Uh-huh. Not too bad.
Up early on a Saturday morning to play Vagrant Story.
How was your first look?
It was good. It went well. This is a lot of fun. I love that game. A lot.
Is it still under the archive so I can actually watch it later?
That's actually on the Game Tyrant Twitch, yep. And yes, it's available to watch for the time being. I don't know if they're going to keep it long term, but you could watch it like later today or whatever, for sure.
I'll try and get that done.
Okay. We're going to go grab ourselves a hatchet, I think, right?
Mm-hmm, if we can.
And then we're going to go raid a chest deeper in the place. I'm all screwed up now because I've been playing Final Fantasy VII.
Did you use the default controls for that?
No, I switched them. So that it was X is confirmed.
Yeah.
Because triangle's still menu here, but now I'm getting used to X being cancel again.
Right. Yeah, whenever I play 7 or 8, I have to put them to standard controls of triangle for the menu and X to confirm, whatever.
Yep. Okay. Oh, they're all dead. Nice. Okay, sweet. Let's see. I want to use the knife on these guys, right? Or is it the mace?
The club, whatever. Club, mace, bat, whatever it may be.
This thing.
Oh, hello to Josh and Bryce.
So, fellas. Oh, crap. No! It doesn't really matter. This takes longer. I don't like it. It's better. Oh, yeah. There we go. You're dead. Hatchet! 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 Give it to me! Nope.
Quite nice to get Agrius's balm as well.
Yep.
Not that it's particularly useful, but it's Agrius's.
That's all I need. It's sentimental.
One thing I do love about the music in this game is that it's not overused.
Yes.
Because every single scene, it has its own music that you can get on the soundtrack.
That's awesome. I appreciate it when there's a lot of variety in the soundtrack. They don't reuse a lot of songs. I mean, Xenogears soundtrack is great, but holy crap. Reuse so much music.
I mean, this is obviously a much shorter game than that. So
yep, that helps. That helps a lot. But I'm totally on board for RPGs being in the 20 to 30 hour range. I'm totally okay with that. They don't need to be 60 hours, in my opinion.
Sydney and Rosencrantz have their own very distinctive themes, or possibly leitmotif to them, but and they get woven into the music in the scenes that they're in.
Yeah.
But this still makes the scene themselves unique.
For sure. What's up, Skullheart? I almost make it down every time before he does this. I'm like literally one step away from beating him.
You'll never make it down.
It's just one step. Boom, you're in. Nice hit. That was only one risk, too. Oh, yes, we got it.
Ah, brilliant. Now I can pop back to the shop and try doing it now, or you can just go on and get the chest first.
Let's do it now. Because we will be using it down here for a lot of the time. At least I remember we did. Maybe not. Maybe it's mostly the club or mace.
With how we've been upgrading them, it could probably be anything.
Okay. He's going to use it again right now.
Well, it's time to teach him how useless his spells are.
Hey, fellas. Let's fight. First, let me do what you just did. Stop casting magic. Don't appreciate it. Oh, crap. over here, please. Darn. Oh, he's not dead. Check that out. Now you're dead. Sweet. Now this stupid guy will be back. Casting magic at me. Oh, I can get a hit. Yes. Oh. Did I break his head already?
Maybe.
Nice. Sweet. Let's get into this shop. Oh. Almost ran off the edge. Okay. Here we go. Combine Aromo blades. Start with this guy. Then mix it with this guy to get a Chris. Yeah.
Okay. And Chris is the 7th of 12 knife blades you can have. But after that, the hatchet, kukuri, baselard, stiletto, and jamadar, they're all edged weapons.
I think we used that, and then... Or wait, was it Angel Pearl? What does this do? Oh yeah, it was this. This is what we want. Oh, it's undead. Okay, that's what we'll do. And we'll call this the...
Well, I think we've got a few people on Discord this time.
Who wants to name an undead knife? What should we call it? An undead knife, fellas. What should we call that?
Either there's a lot of lag or they've abandoned us already.
Fellas, we just started. Can't have bored you that badly already. We're not, I promise, this is the only time we're going to be doing weapons today. We're going to be exploring today. No, we're going to call it Undead Shank. Is that what it was before? Whoops.
Something like that. Could have been the Death Shank.
Oh, it was a Death Shank. That's what it was. What the heck? Oh, someone's typing.
Yep. Zenman's. He's put ... Too
late. We're already naming it. I know you were just thrilled for the opportunity. All right, we're all set. Let's go freaking... Well, actually, we're not really. We have to go get the chest now, and then we can get back to exploring. Oh, that is what we have. Good. Good.
Well, the next thing we'll be facing will be the Quicksilvers again.
Yeah, I forgot that they don't respawn here. Okay.
You need to move 3 rooms away to respawn the enemies or leave the area. Agrius Balm.
That'd be nice. Come on, you. What? These kids freak me out, dude. It's freaking really weird looking enemy. Alright.
Well, it's a creepy child to the power of 3.
Let's take a look at this map.
It's a...
We going this direction? Up here?
I think it must be that one at the very end there. The one furthest away. So yes, the Quicksilvers are... Wow. 3 harpies.
I'm not thrilled about that.
I think with your axe you should take care of them quite quickly.
Oh yeah, we have a new axe. Let's try that out.
So yes, the Quicksilver is a child's doll in the shape of a child and is possessed by the souls of dead children.
Holy crap, that's a lot of death. Yeah,
It's
not the best
pretty
chance of success, but decent damage if we can hit. Come on. Oh gosh, this is not good.
Just run away.
Okay, I got one of them at least. I'll take that. Bye. Yeah, screw you guys. Thanks, Skullheart. It was fun. It really doesn't matter how many times I play that game. It's just, I love it. I love it to death. Forever.
How far did you get?
I got Eris, and we got out of the church and to the first save point after that, so we haven't really gotten over to her house yet. What were we using for these people? It was this one.
Have you watched Team 4 Stars Final Fantasy VII Abridged yet?
Remind me, that's not an animated one, is it?
No, they've used the in-engine game, and they've just redubbed the voices. And
no, I don't think I've seen it.
You really should watch it. It is wonderful. Admittedly, the joke with Jessie, her character joke is completely puerile, but other than that,
yeah,
it was great characterization from Tifa. She's just become an absolute, well, bitch. Cloud, could you do me a solid?
Let's take a look at it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Man bow. That's fine, I guess. Oh, I hate you guys. Go away.
See if that weapon works on them.
Don't do an insta kill on me. Okay, it doesn't. Bye.
You can always cast agility up, and that will increase your hit probability.
Does that get rid of ward, the magic ward, if I use it?
Yeah, well, it's already gone.
Well, I mean, if I were to cast agility up now, I mean.
No, if you put the ward over the top of that, it'd keep hold of it. But you can't cast agility once you've put the magic ward up.
I see, okay. Kill this guy first, please. Wait, this is like a... This is... Oh, he just removes the magic ward. Okay. Not the lowest chance ever. And we want to hit the head. Fetch you. No, don't disappear.
Heal up first, just in case. Oh, you can increase your intelligence to make you more resistant to magic, now that the magic ward's gone. Enlighten, I think that'd be.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, it's not been as strong as the first one, but Barrett listing off all the different gods that you can summon. Because they're doing the calm recap, and Barrett goes, "Oh yeah, we can totally use the materia to summon gods. Let's see, the Bahamut Sin, Bahamut Zero," and then he just goes, he spends the entire recap just listing off different kinds of Bahamuts.
That's
and finally, after much waiting, there's been Kingdom Hearts Bahamut. There's been Bahamut Hearts 3 that we've been anticipating for so. So he's just been spending 20 minutes listing Bahamuts, and they're just all video game titles with Bahamut mixed in somewhere.
Alright, we got the chest.
That is an extremely good grip for pole arms. Lead bones, decreased agility. So if you increase your own agility and decrease the enemies, then that will boost your hit probability quite highly.
That's a good idea. Okay, sweet. We want to head back to the workshop now. Or head somewhere else.
Well, anywhere with a save point, and you can just warp away.
I'm not sure where, other than going back.
There is an exit to the city walls, but you'd need to get past an elemental.
No thanks. I'll go this way. Hate that spell. Oh, come on, game. Fetching. Screw you. Good thing those...
I think that's the exit to the city walls.
Oh, it is. Well. Oh, there's the elemental right there. See what we can do to him. He's the one that can cast Innocent Death spell on me, though, right?
He can cast a powerful meteor spell, but he's only likely to do it if you put your shield away, I think.
Let's kill it. I feel more comfortable now. Oh, and there he goes.
Oh, not that magic ward on. Of course, you can just run right past it.
Oh, this weapon will not work on him at all.
Yeah. Your knife should be able to kill it, because it's got quite high light. Or it can run away.
Dragons. Let's see. Take a look at what our spear does now. I don't think I've tested that one yet.
Better be impressive.
The Wormstick Lock Laser. Ooh. Yeah, let's go for that. Oops, too slow. I love how they run away so quick.
I think the dragons around here carry lots of Damascus items as well. And this is the most dangerous walls area.
Mm. Too bad they didn't do anything. What do you got? What do you got? Nah, all right.
Pretty good, actually.
Heal up.
I know we've got one domestic Damascus glove, but problem is we can't really upgrade it without any other common Damascus items, so it might be better to switch back to something Haggane.
A lot of freaking dragons in here. Oh, nice. That was really sweet. Nice and quick.
I think there was an exit to a save area in the last room, though.
Okay. That's right. This is where I was freaking out the other day. I was like, run away! Alright. Excellent. So, where should we go now?
Well, if there's a workshop in range, could go there and dump off any excess items. Maybe equip that plate glove we just got.
This one?
I'm not sure which is which, but give it a try. It'll do.
Nope. All right, we got.
Compare the. All right. Already.
Makes another plate glove. I guess that's all we can do. So you can find 2 plate gloves.
Let's see which is strongest.
The plate glove is stronger than the gauntlet, but
I would replace both those gloves with the plate glove then. While the Damascus is the strongest material, we can't actually upgrade the glove to a better quality one without more Damascus.
One of them is iron, though. So it's a Haggane, and then an iron one, which is like 5 less defense.
Okay. Can you mix the iron one with something to make it better?
I guess we'll take a look at that. Hold on. Did I just unequip that? What am I doing? Oops, set up. The iron plate with the gauntlet makes a Haggane plate.
There we go. We'll have that.
Should I equip that? Even though it's going to be like -3 to my defense?
Instead of the Damascus one.
Yeah, it's -2 to magic defense and -3 to
okay.
Defense. It's not better.
The only other thing is to compare the pole arm grip to the one that you've got.
Oh wait, let's take a look at it first. So I'm using
Framyapol at the moment.
this.
Which has 2 gems and a pacing of 10. Your spies only has 1. Let's see. So I'd stick with the one you've got because it's got 2 gem slots.
Okay.
But it is an extremely useful pull for blunt, piercing, and edge. It ends up changing form again.
All right.
Okay, there's several options for what to do next now.
Okay. Sick. What should we do?
Have you got the mana drain chain?
Oh, I'm right out here.
Because it'd be quicker to use that to restore magic than just
gain
tinker
magic.
it. Yep. So let's just gain a load of magic from that guy in front of you, and then you can teleport back in the workshop.
No, I see what you mean. Okay. How much sleep did you get?
Not a huge amount.
Like 3 hours? But it's Saturday there for you, right?
Well, no, I'd gone to bed about 2 hours before your live stream started, and then I just woke up for a few minutes and thought, no, I just can't, and just sent you a few messages, then went back to sleep.
Dang it. Oh. Dang it.
Well, it's handy you've got magic for spells, dude, because we're going to steal it all.
Mm-hmm. Now you're dead. Should probably repair my weapons. I haven't done that forever.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a guy running after me still. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. You do that in... Oops. Here. Cool. Where to?
Okay, teleport to the keep for now.
To the keep.
So that's your top option there, is Keen's Workshop.
This one?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, the options now are to go the other route, which is where I currently am, because I said there were 2 routes to get to where we were. And so we can take the alternate route, which involves jumping across that chasm, and just that takes us down into a slightly boring area. Or we can, if you go back down to the left and to the other end of the keep. There, you can use up the 2 of the sigils that we've got, and you can refight the Minotaur and the Dragon.
The way that you went is boring? In what way?
There's 2 routes that you can take to get to that room where there were those annoying imps, the very tall room with the dragon.
Yes.
There's 2 routes you can take to get there. I took us on the more interesting route to get there, but the other route also has some chests with useful items in that you can pick up.
We should probably go that way then, right?
Not sure you actually need to get any of these items, but one of them is the spell that cures paralysis.
Oh.
But I don't think there's anything along that route that you actually need to progress it later on in the game. You can also teleport to the wine cellar at the beginning of the game and fight a new boss in the Minotaur room, and the chest has been restocked with some new items. And there is continuing on with the game itself. I'll do the simplest things first. We can go to the other end of the keep and just use up the 2 sigils to fight the 2 bosses, which will be really easy now.
So the way we went before?
Yep, straight down there. So when you've come to the room where the 2 doors either side aren't locked, then that's where you need to go. The one on the left is the Minotaur, and the one on the right is the Dragon. So, B stacks for the Minotaur. Now, after this fight, it is possible to win the Minotaur's gigantic mace.
Oh, nice. Nope, that's the dragon.
It's the dragon. Aye. My mistake. So close range and then change to the spear. That said, the axe might just kill it anyway.
Darn. That didn't even hurt. Okay.
Well, you've already got the Heracles spell. That one's not going to work.
Oh, I meant to do the one that increases my
Prostasia.
This one.
Oh, yeah. Increases equipment. I'd say you got this in the bag.
Oh, I think I killed it 1 hit. No, I didn't. What was I thinking? Oh, that was way too early. Oh, that's slow. I knew I was going to miss that time. I just had a feeling. There we go. Fantastic. Is that 4 seconds?
Yep.
Almost 5 seconds? Wow.
Yeah.
Killed the dragon.
Because whenever you open any kind of menu, the time just pauses.
Oh boy.
So with this Minotaur fight, I got it down to under 2 seconds quite easily. You don't even need to wait to charge straight in. Not like you'll need MP. You could try draining a bit of MP from it. As soon as you think you're in range, just open up the menu. You'll probably get one hit in first.
$32. Going for that one. Dang it, so much faster than the spear. There we go. Oh, I did. Oh, there we go. This is one of those games where it doesn't feel very apparent when you get stronger, but then you go back and fight a boss from earlier. And it's like, yeah, I'm a lot stronger.
2 seconds, 71.
I have gotten much stronger.
So there doesn't really seem to be any point in making those into time trials. Okay, we're going to have a look at the different parts of the menu we've not explored yet, so open her up. Down to score. Okay. Your risk breaker rank is currently Berserker, and when you improve on all these other sections, then that increases. So let's just have a look at these one by one. So go into title. Move down. You should have just one, I think.
Horde Finder.
Horde Finder. So this section is basically trophies / achievements back on the PS1.
Crazy.
All sorts of titles that you can acquire in there, just from playing the game. Although most of them you need to get on the second playthrough. That's quite evident. That can tell you how you're doing for your score and your map. So New Game Plus, you can do that. Kill list is very useful because that tells you how close you are to getting a breakout. Same for all those. Record time, that's the things we've just done now. So that's how many different boss challenges there are in the keep. But I think the rest of them you can only get from New Game Plus.
Nice. That's super cool.
So yeah, you get the nice descriptions at the bottom of the bestiary there. So that was where I got the information about the Quicksilver. That it's a child's doll possessed by the souls of children who lost their lives to war or illness.
Mm.
So it's just a wonderful source of extra lore.
That's awesome.
Oh, and it also gives you a score in the top left corner of how many points you've got, and that's just from completing the bestiary or getting all the ranks and such.
Right.
So the titles that you can get, you start off as normal agent, and it goes Gladiator, Daredevil, Berserker, Destroyer, Spectrebane, Paladin, Mystic Wanderer, Blade Master, Master Gladiator, Courageous Adventurer, Dragon Slayer, Raging Berserker, Radiant Knight, Grand Paladin, and Grand Master Breaker. It's the highest.
Master Breaker, that's freaking sick.
So that's for level 16, and you need to get 100 million points.
That's almost as awesome as Supreme Allied Commander in Red Alert or in Rogue Squadron.
Because they have a great progression of titles in Blood Omen as well.
Oh, really?
So the lowest ranks that you can get are something like Whelp, Gimp, and Princess. And then they get a bit more Dark Overlordy towards the other end.
That's
okay, cool. So back to the save point.
Okay.
Well, that's a point there, it'll be fine.
I want to make it harder, though. Okay, where are we going?
Okay. We're trying to get back to the wine cellar, so teleport the furthest that you can upwards.
Oh, like all the way back at the beginning of the game?
Pretty much.
That's as close as I could get, right?
Yeah. So, go there, then drain some mana from whatever enemies are around.
Freaking got hit
Oh yeah,
by...
this is where we came out of the catacombs.
Got hit by like a wave of exhaustion just now. Has that ever happened to you before? Where it just like hits you like a freaking train in the face and like you start yawning and stuff?
I'd say recently I've been changing my sleep schedule somewhat erratically late.
Oh man. Let's have an enemy, huh? There he is. This guy should be easy to kill now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to help you. It's not good. He's running away! What are you doing?
He knows what's going to happen.
He's like, oh, fuck. He's back! What? Where are you? Oh, you're not even close. Okay. We're going to drain the fetch out of your mana. Oh, come on. Still got a decent amount of health.
Oh no, 2 damage.
It's a lot. This guy's pretty dangerous.
Hmm.
You know, this little area right here kind of reminds me of that first, or I guess it's second mission technically in Final Fantasy Tactics, that second battle, where there's like the roof that they can jump up on.
Yeah, it does look a bit like that.
I have like the water running through the center of it, or around the edges. Okay. Wine Guild Hall?
It's the...
Or the workers' break room?
It's
Wine
not
cellar.
that. It's either the Wine Guild or the Black Market.
Wine cellar, right?
Yeah, try the Black Market. Yep, that's the one. So you can...
Just want to let you know. I don't appreciate you. Alright.
I appreciate it. It's very handy.
That's true.
So yeah, the way you're facing. So there'll be a new enemy in there, and the chest will have refilled with new items.
Holy, that guy looks crazy. That guy looks crazy. Guessing he's a beast?
He's undead.
Oh,
It's the Minotaur from earlier has become an undead Minotaur.
Holy crap.
So it's got something like 600 HP, but he's still not particularly tough.
Bam. Let's do this. Way too fast. Holy crap. I'm going to fetch you up.
Great design for a zombie Minotaur.
Totally. Is he not able to be comboed? That's what it appears to be.
It's possible, but sometimes it's just more resistant than immune.
I missed it that time.
So this is the only chest in the area that gets restocked with items in the game. So if you miss them the first time, you're not going to be able to get them later to get chest completion.
Right. My risk is getting too high. Gosh, dang it. Just get him. There we go. Sweet. Chest. Up there.
One thing we didn't stop to admire the first time is looking at the light rays coming through from the sides. Ooh, ask a shield. I think there's a gem on that shield as well.
Oh yeah, the particles coming through the rays there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty cool effect.
Volumetric God rays. They started on the PS1.
That's freaking awesome.
Take that, Skyrim.
So is that it?
That's it from here.
Okay.
So let's see what gem we've got on the shield, though.
Titan.
Ooh, that increases your physical affinity by 30 points. That's very handy.
Really? Ooh, by 50.
Well, it just increases it by 30. That's
the shield comes with 20.
Shield itself.
It's still good. Or should I just put it on that shield? No, that would make my physical defense go higher.
I would put it on a weapon.
Yes. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Gonna put it onto... That would make the most sense, I would think.
Well, what we ideally want to have is a weapon that's got light affinity, one that's got, then 4 that have got one for earth, air, fire, and water, and then another one for physical.
I see.
I think maybe we should get rid of the "it'll have to do" and get something more impressive.
Sure.
I mean, we've barely used it.
I can't even think of one instance that we used it.
Because the only time... Because I used to carry one around because I thought it was the best thing for using magic with, but a spear's better, apparently, so...
Well, I'm here. Just for good measure.
See how long a chain you can get.
Oh, come on, I can do better than that.
The timing gets tighter after the 8th chain.
I don't think I've ever gotten that high. Close, but not quite. Dang it, that was 5.
Games like Dark Souls, where you need to get timing perfect for deflecting damage and for stepping out the way, I'm generally quite terrible at those. So, as you're a Dark Souls player, I figured you'd be quite handy at getting the chains in.
It's a little different. Like, I feel like the window on this is a little bit... Well, I don't know. For Dark Souls, I think the reason why I'm able to do it easier is because like the enemies all give like a tell for what they're about to do, and then if you know the rhythm of that particular thing, not that I shouldn't know the rhythm of his attacks by now, but they're different between everything, and it's just when he takes longer on that third one, it really like I can't ever really get that.
Three different kinds of slashes that he does. So the extra damage slash is a lot easier to predict, but it's the ones where he drains some kind of ability, where he does that kind of back sweep that sort of pauses.
I always get mixed up on that one. It's like, it's a very, very particular timing with this one. There we go. Not too fast on that one. That was 6. Of course,
you could always set up your chain so that you're only using the ones that are easier to predict.
That's a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang it! 1.
Oh god, this is going to be the rest of the stream.
3, 4. That's way too fast.
I'll just go over some of the risk breaker titles that you can win, because those were the ranks that I listed earlier. But for finding that chest key, you were rewarded the title of Horde Finder. Some really cool ones here, like Wanderer of the Wording for completing the entire game without saving. Or Adventurer of Legend, complete the game without using magic.
That's
Knight
crazy.
of Pride for doing it without break arts.
Dang it!
An incredibly easy one to win is Conqueror of Time by being the first in each time attack in the keep. But as we've established, there's barely any point in having a time attack because you can get them all done in under 2 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
So you get Seeker of Truth for completing the game once. Conqueror of the Dark for completing it in less than 10 hours.
9. 10. Oh, 10. Okay. Where should we go?
You get the title of Knight of Brilliance for getting more than 30 chains in a row. Work your way back to the keep again.
Oops, I'm pressing the wrong button.
Oh, your risk is very, very high, though, should point out. So be careful who you attack. I think we'll just have to let it go down naturally this time.
Oh, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Now, the forest is a handy place to farm the snowfly drafts, which don't actually get dropped very commonly, but it's a very useful item. It cancels all magical effects, so if you've been silenced, it's the only thing that can heal it other than getting hit by magic or leaving the room. Or you can cancel... It's basically a dispel item, except you can use it when silenced. Nice creepy music for the forest as well.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of thing. So the last third of the titles that you can earn are all for attacking more than 500 times with each of the weapon classes, including bare hands. When we go through Route 2, this is the room you'll end up in, and that door behind you is something that we can now unlock with the iron key. So, attacking more than 500 times with a staff earns you the title Sweeper of the Dark. Interesting title.
Is this where we want to be right now, or no?
Yeah, go into that room there. I mean, we'll be coming back this way once we've been to the keep. As we're here, may as well go in.
You like me now?
Mind your health.
These guys do a decent amount of damage. Oh, why can't I do anything right now? Am I paralyzed?
Oh, you've been paralyzed.
Which one removes paralysis?
Yggdrasil's Tears. So we're about to go through Route 2 and end up in the room just next to here, but during Route 2 you pick up a spell that cures paralysis.
Holy crap, these guys hit hard. I can hit them hard too if I could just freaking get them.
Certainly very bouncy dragons. Of course, your timing's off now because you've been practicing with the storm.
Yep, that's way off.
You can try some break arts. They've got some good range on them. Oh, the second break art for the spear actually casts tarnish to decrease their weapon equipment.
I'll get on the other one.
So it will lower your health by 40 points, but it will also decrease their ability to inflict damage.
The Scythewind one?
I think it's the spare one. Well, give it a try. Oh, only 40% chance.
It's gonna hit. Told you.
There we go.
Oh, give me a break, game. Come on.
It gave you a break by letting that 40% chance hit.
That's true. I shouldn't complain.
Now, heal up just in case there's a trap in front of the chest. So there's a number of gems that you can collect that have interesting descriptions on them, and some of them are, again, tactics references.
Sweet.
So you can pick up a gem called Orlando.
Ooh, look at this Chris. That's a, what is Damascus, whatever it is? The
Damascus.
Damascus?
We've got, so the one we're using currently is a Chris, and
Fire affinity on a weapon.
there we go. Swan Song we don't need. We've already got, in fact, I think we're still using our original Swan Song.
So we're teleporting again?
Yep, back to the keep.
To the keep?
Which is...
This one?
Go to the Warrior's Rest. It's just the one above the keep, there.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
put your
save.
human weapon, we're going back into town.
Save it real quick.
Now there is a gimmick to this dungeon that you'll find out quite quickly.
Okay.
So I'll explain it once it's started. Yeah, so anyway, I said there was a gem called Orlando, and the description is an antimonite containing a fragment of Orlando's skeleton. So maybe they all died at the end there, but someone apparently found his skeleton.
Oh. Interesting.
And made it into a gem.
Crazy.
Or there's Beowulf and Amandine holding Beowulf the Great's hair.
So we're heading straight ahead, right?
Yep. So for Route 1, we went through the exit at the bottom right. This time we're going for the top right in the next room.
Oh, I remember. I remember this map that we're coming up on, I think.
Another gem is called the Ultima, garnet containing Ultima the Fallen Spirit. So the end boss of Tactics has been trapped in this gem.
Nice.
So there's lots of these just kind of refer to mythic figures, although most of them don't say who they are. Don't explain who they are, that you just have a name. And perhaps it's some kind of title for them. So the Balvus is a crystallite containing the ashes of Balvus. No idea who Balvus is, though. Or the Heralis that you use against humans is a star sapphire with the power of Heralis the Brave.
This way?
Yep.
Oh, it's a huge maze. These guys are weak as fetch.
Yeah.
Give me all kinds of bear roots, though. That's awesome.
I think that may be the bottomless pit. You want the gate there.
This one.
I think you may want your beast weapon next. Although your human weapon might work. I think there's one room of beasts, and then most of the things in here are human type.
All right.
Oh,
What the hell? All right. Well.
throw yourself down the pit. Okay, right. Swing the map. Yep, that. Now stand on that and destroy one of those two wooden crates. Not the one you're standing on, though. Yep, now grab that and you can use that and the other one to make a higher stack on the edge.
Dummy. This way. And by this way, I mean this way. Oh boy. Fall? What are you doing? What are you doing? Turn towards the box.
Just jump right from the edge and use the momentum, keep pressing upwards. There you go. Yeah.
That's a crazy looking
Okay,
thing.
these are human types. I think it must be the next room that has the beasts. A human weapon will probably work just as well on the beasts, and it is mostly human, so consider that your default weapon. You humeriest.
Dude, I'm beasting it right now. Wow. Wow. Sick.
Mind your risk. And put your health up to full before you go in there as well, just in case.
cutscene.
Oh, boss first. I forgot about that. Yeah, your Humarius won't work on this one.
Whoa, sick. This is evil?
Air elemental.
Oh,
so you
perfect.
need an earth gem on something.
Oh, we need an earth gem. Well. Earth is 8.
What's on the nefarious base? I would do it on that one.
Music is awesome.
The only music that gets reused is boss music. I think there's 10 different boss tracks.
I don't think I have any earth gems.
No, you pick one up in the what's in the jig? Iron Maiden. That one below there, Downmoot Stone. And you could also swap the Demonia for whatever works on Phantoms if we've got one. Oh, we might have it equipped onto the stave.
Nope.
Oh, maybe not.
Let's see what this does.
Oh, you can also increase your earth affinity.
Do. Oh, not bad.
Yeah, I think we've got this area covered.
And you missed on your first attack. Slow, huh?
Night, Bryce.
Good night, Bryce. Why are you missing? Stop doing that, please. I want you to hit his head so he doesn't cast magic anymore. Okay? Thank you. Get his head yet? No? I wonder if his head can be broken.
I'll try and drain some magic as well. Get it back up.
Gotcha. Ooh, he's dead.
Ooh, that's gonna kill him. He ain't surviving that.
Oh, nice. That was freaking sweet. It's like a gravity effect as he died there. He's getting stretched all weird.
So let's try and win some MP. Because now that we've got teleport, it just helps to have a lot of MP.
Yeah, I got 2 MP. Thunderburst. Recharge the MP by 50. All right, let's continue forward. What in the fetch? I guess these are beast types.
Yep.
Stop missing! It's got a low projection.
49%. Raise your agility.
risk is already so high. Was the one that decreases theirs? I haven't used that yet. It's a grimoire. What am I doing? Stop.
Tardif. Obviously referring to tardiness and lateness.
Yep. See how good that does. It should give me like a 20% boost. Pretty much, yeah. And I still missed!
You can decrease your risk as well.
Poison him, please. No, of course not. The other guy. 85% chance. Not going to miss that time. Oh, he's not dead? Fetch.
Well, you don't have the Heracles because we've got the agility plus, so the damage has gone down a bit.
Can I actually use that now that I have agility up? Or will it cancel the agility?
No, it's you can only have one spell that actually boosts or decreases Ashley's personal stats at a time. Okay, still poisoned. Okay, get your health and magic back up to full, save the game, equip your human weapon. Because the gimmick for the rest of the dungeon now, until you get to the end, the next boss, is that there will be a 2.5 minute timer. And if you don't get through the dungeon with before that runs out, then you'll be teleported back here.
That's annoying.
But you will still gain everything that you've acquired during that run. So the chest that you've raided will still be raided, and your stats will still go up by whatever, any items you've picked up. And the map will be filled in. So it's kind of go through once and get all the chests in the out of the way places that you can, then go through again when the map's filled in, you'll be able to see exactly where you're going.
Ay, 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 ay.
Oh, do you know the BYU in Utah?
Yes.
Brandon Sanderson actually does lectures there on writing.
Yeah, he's a professor, a creative writing professor at BYU. Yeah, that's where Kaysen went to school.
Yeah, well, if you go on YouTube, you can find some of his lectures on there. There's about a dozen of them that have been recorded on a channel called Camera Panda.
Nice. I definitely need to watch those.
Yeah, I spent yesterday trying to send you a link, but my internet was just refusing to cooperate. Okay, so turning off the computer and restarting.
Oh,
the internet seems fine, it's just my computer's connection to it was just being childish.
That reminds me that we were told by the Google Fiber people today that we're going to have Google Fiber installed by the end of next week.
Nice, just in time for me to no longer be here.
Well, we tried. What do we got in here?
So, go for the room on the right first.
Oh, they're fighting each other? No, they're protecting each other.
You wish.
That'd be crazy.
I mean, you could make them fight each other. If you pick one, don't attack him and just cast a load of buffs on it, then it will theoretically turn on the rest of them.
Go for these chests, you said, right?
Yeah. So the lower one is obviously a mimic. Two of those flying pests. I think that chest actually contains the spell that cures paralysis.
Oh, look at that.
And we've got the chest key, so we can open it straight away.
Ooh.
Yeah. Grimoire Molesse, I think.
Cool.
Yep. And the Trinity is the one that works on phantoms. The Trinity gem.
I wish you could reflect, like, poison back at the caster. That'd be freaking awesome.
Well, there are defense chains that can cancel. Oh, you've still got paralysis, so use that Grimoire first.
Which door do I need to go through? This way?
Yep. Try that sword on them.
I think it's like okay, or just like low percent chance. Actually, these guys are a little higher.
Yeah, these are slightly weaker than the first one you fought.
Nice, I can handle that. Oh wow, that's really good.
Yep, that'll do it. So yeah, let's keep that sword handy.
That's not what I meant to do.
I think the next chest contains a regen spell.
That's always nice.
Bye-bye.
See you. Let's see. This way. Get the fetch out of here.
I can't remember the exact route from here. I just know that when I did this about half an hour ago, I went this direction first and missed out on that chest until it reset the dungeon.
Nice. Take your mana bulb. Oh gosh. Oh, good, I missed. I'm okay with that.
There are a few traps here and there.
Which way? Does it matter?
No, we'll just have to try and explore. Next time we come through here, assuming we don't complete the dungeon, then it'll... Ooh.
What the freak? I didn't... Oh, wait a minute. It's this way.
So, try the easy way first.
Sound it makes is freaking creepy.
Little porcine humanoids. Of course, it doesn't really cost us any time to fight them because time always freezes while you open the menu and while you take the swings. It's only time spent actually moving that counts.
Don't have any idea how I made that chain happen, but I'll take it. This one's harder to hit, but we can just kill in one hit. That works. Yeah, fairy chortle.
Fairy laughter. Curing poison.
How am I doing this? I can't even see.
I'm sure there's some very zen answer to that.
Sure there is. I feel like I'm going in a circle at this point.
It's entirely possible.
It's freaking disturbing the way they like scream when they die.
It does do that. The exclamation point will show through. But the exclamation point isn't really a great guide because by the time you see it, you need to be already pressing it.
I couldn't even do that when I was like fighting the dummy, and like I'm doing it in the dark like it's nothing. Let's see.
So I would climb on that and jump to the... Oh, maybe not. Sometimes you can't tell with the height and distance. So put your weapon away. You can't jump with it equipped. Well, you can't grab with it equipped. Ah, so check your map.
Holy crap.
So,
This is freaking ridiculous.
it's not so bad.
Where did I come from?
Right, I think if you go through the exit next to it, it will lead to the end of the dungeon. But you could alternatively try going out the top and going to those 2 rooms above you to see what's to the side of them. To try and loot more items.
The dungeon's to the right?
I think so.
Is it worth... is there anything in here worth getting?
Yeah. Yeah, there's at least 1 chest that contains usable loot. But you could also alternatively just... if you spin it around so we're facing north, so hold L2 down and spin. Yeah, because that one in the that section off there to the top right, that's the where the one-way door is, will lead into that big room there.
If I go that way and come back, will I still have the timer on?
You can't come back this way from there because it's a one-way door, like on the other side. But you could always teleport into the other side of the dungeon and go straight to where you're going. And then when the timer resets, then just teleport out again. So the next room is a boss fight if you want to just do that.
Okay.
So it'll be another elemental, but I don't know which type. And the timer stops once you leave this room. Ah, your current weapon should work.
Of course.
Well, you do have a bit of risk. Oh, use that grimoire you got from the other boss on it.
The Thunderburst one?
Yep.
Oops. 50-50 chance.
Great odds, but keep to go. Oh.
Well, it is what it is.
Well, that's just rude. So you could increase your agility. Ooh. Good thing you saved first. Healed first.
Got it. I freaking got it.
Yeah, you can increase your air affinity, you can increase your agility, you can try and decrease his agility. You could try and degenerate him.
Sweet.
You're very floaty for an earth elemental.
Yes, you are. Give me something good. That's pretty good. Nice. Yeah, let's go. Oh,
Okay,
jeez.
maybe it's the next room.
No, not equip. I won't have to fight him again, right?
Sorry?
I wouldn't have to fight him again, right?
Don't think so.
If it resets.
No, the boss should be... Yeah, the boss will stay defeated, I would think. Otherwise, you just keep on piling the stat bonuses at the end.
Fairy chortle.
Shame they won't survive a second chain. You could drain some mana from them.
That's true. Made it through.
And now we're back in that area with those goddamn annoying things.
Oh, yeah.
But if you get to the top of the room, you can just teleport away. So if you hadn't have randomly teleported into this room earlier, we could have got that treasure chest in the next room.
Right.
As we've already got it.
Fast.
So,
Fast my ass.
oh, heal.
Come on, just climb up. Just climb up. Just climb up.
Okay, you've not healed. This better not kill you.
It won't.
It's not far off. Okay, I think the easiest way to get up there is to jump across to where that wooden crate is. It's now positioned to help you get up to the next bit. It's an easier jump than the other one.
Can I just kill you real quick? That'd be fantastic.
Real quick.
Just real quick, man. Just real quick. How about, I'll take that Ferengi named Quark.
Ooh.
These guys are real freaking annoying.
Yeah, we can cure that now. And might be able to get it with the breakouts.
Wait, what was it
in
called?
The healing section. Restoration. Ooh. Yeah.
Too far away. Actually, no. Where can we hit you for surefire 93 damage? That's what I want to do.
Probably shouldn't have said surefire though.
Ah! Oh my god! Screw these guys, man. I don't remember them hitting this hard before. It's kind of crazy. Dudes, please. Please. Leave me alone. Just let me get up here. Just climb up. Thank you. Okay, we're getting out a different weapon and we're fetching these guys. Of course, we have to freaking heal paralysis first. They didn't paralyze me last time I was in here, did they?
Probably, but we would have been using Yggdrasil's tears.
I'm trying to do it, but you won't let me, game.
Yeah, the flying gargoyles and imps are probably the most hated enemies in the game.
Actually, they're running away from me now, which is good. I can just freaking get up there. Oh, now he's coming back.
Well, you can get up there, but you've got no MP left to teleport out.
God! I hate you! Die, you freaking idiot! Oh my... I'm gonna start cursing a lot soon. Just effing die! Stop it!
Oh, God. Heal up.
Got, like, no MP left.
The other thing you could do is just get into the next room where you can... well,
no! Stop it! They hit you off. Stop it! Stop! 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 Just let me climb up! Get away!
Right, what was in here? It was 3 dragons, wasn't it?
Oh my God! Anything other than that bullshit.
Yeah, you can drain some mana from these guys. You've got the right weapon equipped. So, you need to cure the paralysis. And poison.
Way too freaking soon.
Right, heal up first. Just think, if that had been a critical hit, you'd be dead now.
Yep, that would have sucked real tremendously bad. Game, why do you always do that?
Don't forget to drain a load of mana for the teleporting.
Whoops. Oh man, he died. Before I could drain more. Way too fast. You're dead now. Holy crap.
Do we have any items to use up in the inventory, like grimoires and such?
Should probably wait till after we teleport, right? Wait, yes.
Okay, yep, and an elixir of queens. And those sigils are for the next area.
Are you freaking morons? I'm leaving now. Where are we going?
Go upwards. Yeah, go to the King's Workshop. And save.
Good idea.
Okay, so I think we'll save the next area for the next stream on Monday, Tuesday.
Sounds good.
But what we could do now is just quickly go back to those rooms that we missed. Raid the chests.
back in the one with the time limit on it.
Mm-hmm. Can't remember what the room name was, but teleport into that room with the slimes. Go look for those rooms we didn't cover, then just go back to the slime room when the timer runs out.
Wait for the mana to come back.
Change your weapon too. And do we need to ditch anything in the chest while we're here?
Probably.
Oh yeah, we wanted to get rid of that staff. That rather rubbish staff. Dump that in the chest and choose something that we've been storing away to replace it.
It's a good song. Okay. We're getting rid of you. It'll have to do.
No more.
All right.
Let's see what weapons we've got.
Glaive.
Well, we've got rid of a blunt, so we could replace it with a. No, actually, move over to blades instead. Because we did pick up a griever, I think, which is a much stronger one. That is one of the strongest heavy maces. Or the axe below it. No, not that one actually. We did pick up an axe, can't remember what the name of the axe was.
We have the Tabar. And the
Great
Warhammer.
Axe. Where's my great axe list gone? And axe. Double blade or halberd are the strongest ones. Yeah, so the double blade is the strongest great axe, and the griever is a very strong great mace. So we could, well, I suppose griever because we've only got the one blunt weapon, but might not need a blunt weapon when we've got that one. So pick anything you'd like to try. Well, you'll need a grip to go with it. Don't think we've got any useful grips hanging around.
Should we try and combine stuff or save that for later? Because we're full right now on all this stuff.
I'd just get rid of all the extras that we're not going to need. Discard the swan song because we've already got one. Ooh, there was some useful gems on those shields. We'll worry about them later though. Okay, so we want a good blunt grip with at least 2 gems on. Gendarme, I think, is the one.
There it is.
2 gems, blunt 13. That'll do.
I wish I could just take this out.
Mm. Yeah, you'll want that no more.
Oops.
I'll get the salamander.
That was this one, right?
put the Griever together, disassemble the shields, and we've probably still got enough time to just quickly raid that dungeon again.
Okay.
Most importantly, we won't have to leave through that room with the imps and the lizard man.
Good. Let's see. Disassemble shields. And that should be it. Okay. Freaking really strong. Get some accuracy on that. And what else? There's something that increases physical or something like that. Ooh.
Titan increases physical.
Take a look at that. We'll call it the Titan.
Yeah, in this run through the game, I've just named all my weapons after the most useful gem that they've got, like Paralis and Iokas. Whatever tells me what they're used against.
Let's repair. And I think that's all we needed to do, right?
That's all we need to do right now.
Dump the shields in here.
I wouldn't bother doing that just now. Let's raid that dungeon first. So see if we can try and remember the name of the room. It was in the abandoned mines B2, I think.
Bandits Hollow.
Or actually,
to the treaty room.
I think it's the treaty room, actually. Yeah, go there.
So this timer is going to start again. Oh, so it's going to start when I go through that door up there, right?
I don't know. The map may have reoriented. Yeah. Okay, so when we go through, let's just plan the route out first.
So we're going to go to the left, to the south.
Yeah, go left, and left again. You hold L2 to spin the map round.
So, oh, here we are. Okay. So we're going to be going straight through there. And then down...
So,
okay, hold on. We're going to look at this way. Okay. We are going to go south, east, north,
and then
west.
To that X-shaped room at the north, and I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen because that's not helping you at all. Yeah, and the one to the left of that room, they're probably both connected. So if you go straight through the north of that X-shaped room, then it'll bring us back round to the other side of that room there.
Go north in this room.
Yeah.
Okay. Get out of here with your acid sneeze. No one cares about acid sneeze. See? Told you.
So left from here.
Fellas, you can do that all you want. No complaint from me.
Could drain a bit of mana from them. Or whoever's next. Well, not from them, because they'll die very quickly. So when we began the streams, I was thinking, yeah, I'm not going to tell him how to do everything. It'll just make it boring, and he'll miss out on the proper perspective of the challenge of the game. And now I'm just telling you every single second what to do.
All right, it's south from here. Or not south, down. I don't give a fetch. Go away. Oh, okay, good. Okay. And from here it was down as well.
Yep.
I'm gonna flip this around. Whoa.
Wouldn't step on that spot if I were you.
Let's avoid it. Okay, all you guys, please move. Yo, we don't need to do this. Please.
Wow, it's just like being on the schoolyard again.
Alright, where are we at? Left, I'm guessing. No one cares about this. No one cares. See, told you. Wow, that thing is fast.
For a blob.
Okay, now we're here.
Okay, so we want to go up to that. That will surely be the room with the chest.
So up from this perspective.
Yep, north.
No one cares about you guys. Now I do.
Well, it's a good opportunity to get some mana back.
What? I don't think that's gonna help. You're dead.
Squeal, piggy.
You're dead. You're dead. Okay, this is not it yet.
It's definitely leading us into a dead end, so there's bound to be a chest in here.
Oh,
These
I
guys.
hate you so much. That's the best I got. That's all I got. It worked. Oh man, I thought I got it. There's no way that was gonna work. Come on, just get lucky. Just get lucky. Come on! I hate this game sometimes.
Well, you can raise your agility. Or you can try out your evil weapon. Although I don't think we've got the right gems for it at the moment. Oh. Or drop your risk. That works too.
I'm gonna do both. This and this.
Well, I'm glad I remembered that the agility increases your hit probability, because otherwise it would have been a lot more frustrating.
Oh yeah. Okay, got him. Oh, don't do that. Get over here. There we go.
I'll do it.
All right.
Ooh, Hellraiser. So let's see what that does. Increase the success rate of magic. That's handy.
Oh,
Still
it's
hate
regenerate spell.
Yep. So grab all of that and let's.
So here we are. Let's see. Where else should we go?
So we can either walk back or just wait for the timer to run out, and we'll just get teleported straight back to that save room.
Is this the end of it then? That's all there is?
Well, you can check. I don't think there's any other dead ends that we've missed.
Yeah,
You could just spin through the rooms and have a look.
Looks like we got it all. Okay. I'm happy with that.
Well, let's kill that thing and see. Oh, try and use your grimoires that you've not used up yet. Test them out on that poor victim over there. Just make sure you're not caught in it.
That was good damage. I think I killed it. Or close to it. Way too fast.
May not have MP for many others. See, you kill a few quicksilvers and get some mana bulbs, and suddenly you're just using MP items all over the place.
Yep. I had no chance of hitting it, but I'll learn the spell.
One's supposed to for himself anyway.
Is that the last one? Nope, we got this one.
Ooh, poison. That'll teach him.
No, it won't.
It was an 86%.
Seriously. I think that's it. Aside from
Elixir of Queens and Grimoire V.
this one. That's a sweet looking spell. God, it's so slow. Fantastic. Heal, please.
Don't need to heal, you've got regen cast.
Why do you gotta come out with all this logic?
And apparently heal cancels regen.
I guess it does.
You've still got that elixir to use.
Oh, yeah. Give me 4, please. Nah, that'll do.
Of course, waiting 1 minute 15 seconds will be a lot more boring than you'd think.
Yep. Feels like an eternity in this game.
Mm.
I can kill freaking minotaurs in like 2 seconds. So.
Well, I'll go through some of the more interesting accessories and gems then.
Yep.
So the Morlock's Jet is a jetstone sealed with Morlock's magical power. No idea who Morlock is. Ogmius, amethyst containing Ogmius the Guardian's soul. No idea who that is. Orion, black coral holding the hair of Orion the Beast. Seraphim diamond, diamond with a seraph's soul bound inside. Trinity, jade containing the Nordic Holy Spirits. That's the one you use on phantoms. So, accessories. Agles chain, necklace forged to torment Agles, Duke of the Underworld. You're making me dizzy, Mike.
Yep.
By the great sage Solomon. Agrius balm we found. Agrippa's choker. Choker imbued with evil made by Agrippa, said to now imprison Agrippa's soul. Is it Agrippa or Agrippa? One or the other. Balaam ring. Ring bearing one of the 47 scattered shards of the great devil Balaam, guardian of knowledge. Back to where we started and teleport to just wherever the nearest workshop is.
Let's see. We want to go to that one. Save the game.
And tomorrow we will actually make progress in the story.
Sweet.
We've drained all the dungeons of everything we can get.
Got good equipment now.
Deidra's earring favoured by the famed beauty Deirdre, who was fated to bring sadness and ruin. So they've got all these lovely accessories and stuff that just build up the lore in little minor ways if you go looking for them.
That's awesome. Hey, 58% on the map. Might be more than that now. 59%. Well,
probably crack it in a few more days, starting next week.
Yeah, what do you think? Maybe like 2 or 3 more streams? We'll get through it?
I doubt it'll be 2, but 3 maybe.
Finish it on Wednesday?
We'll see.
Sounds good. Well, everybody, if anyone's here, thank you for watching. We'll be back again on Monday. Same time.
Yeah, we've found a time that works for us, but it doesn't seem to be working for anyone else.
Not really.
Well, that'll.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
See ya.
See you next week.